Welcome to Space to Ground. I'm Dan Hewitt. On Monday, the crew of the International Space Station, along with flight controllers around the world, united in support for the people of Paris. The few in space join with the many here on Earth for a minute of silence in memory of those lost in last week's tragic events. Scott Kelly, commander of the international crew of astronauts and cosmonauts on board the station, offered his thoughts and support.
We were obviously shocked and saddened by what had occurred there in Paris, and we stand with the people around the world that fight against what is right, against terrorism, and for all of our common good.
And while winter draws near on Earth, a new spring is sprung on board the station. Astronaut Kjell Lindgren planted seeds in the Veggie facility, the plant growth experiment that gave astronauts their first taste of space lettuce earlier this year. For this planting season, the crew will be growing zinnias, which are expected to produce flowers within 60 days. Aside from being a colorful addition to the astronauts' mostly metallic home, the zinnias are an important proving step before the next space crop on the list, cherry tomatoes. This week's question is from Chris Tapp, who wanted to know what musical instruments have been played in space. Well, aside from being a state-of-the-art laboratory, the station has served as a mini music studio for the multi-talented astronauts. Microgravity performance artists have played the flute, strummed on guitars, wailed on a saxophone, soothed on a Japanese show, and even performed a duet with a harmonica and a didgeridoo. And in a recent outer space first, Kjell Lindgren broke out the bagpipes in tribute to a former colleague. Keep sending us your questions and comments using the hashtag #SpaceToGround. We'll see you next week.